Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This is the Traders Exclusive Live Trader Showcase for September. I'm Sherry. If you need me for anything, please email me at support@tradersexclusive.com. And we're so happy you could be here with us. Please check out tradersexclusive.com, where we regularly post articles and video clips with valuable trading tips and strategies. That's also where you're going to find a recording of today's webinar. And of course, we always get started with our disclaimer, where you should carefully consider whether trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, and financial resources. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change at any time. This is teaching and training. Please check it out for yourself. Do your due diligence. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future result. Moomoo is our sponsor for September. With Moomoo, you get free access to real-time LV2 market data of US stocks. And for a limited time, join 19 million Moomoo users and get up to 16 free stocks, including a Tesla or a Google, when you register for a new account with this link. And you fund it with at least $100. So the way it works out is for the month of September, deposit $100, you get 5 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000, you get the 5 free stocks plus 10 free stocks. And if you want to have a $5,000 account, you get the first 2 tiers plus 1 free share of Tesla or Google.
Dan Passarelli here. How you feeling today? I am really excited to share with you this trading system that I developed. And before we get started, I need to point out options are not for everyone. You should read characteristics and risks of standardized options before trading. Get a copy of that by emailing investorservices@theocc.com. This is the time when I would ask if you can hear me, but it sounds like you can. So that's a good thing. Warren Buffett once said, the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. And I believe that's true, right? You believe that's true? I believe it 100%. The next thing is my promise to you. I'm going to share with you how you can spot huge moves in the market before they happen so that you can participate in the biggest trades in the market, no matter what the market is doing. All right. And you'll do so using my proprietary market scan to see when the trade is happening real time. And at the end of this presentation, I'll share how you can take the next step so that you can start getting immediate results. What do you say? Is that a fair deal? Why don't you go and hit that questions or chat box and let me know. Is that a fair deal? Give me a big old yes, please, would you? Give me a big old yes, please, would you? Yes, hit that questions box. Oh, I see. People are answering. Just had a lot of questions in here from before. Yeah, I got a bunch of yeses, so that's excellent. I'm not going to read everybody. Now, in order for you to get the most out of this, I ask that throughout this presentation and afterwards, make this about you, right? Turn off your cell phone and Facebook and all that junk and let yourself get immersed in what I'm about to share. Let this become part of you. Let it in. And be sure to stay until the end of the presentation. The most important things I'll share come later. And to keep the focus, I'm going to hold all questions. If you have a question, write it down and I will get to it later. So that said, let's keep it positive and let's have some fun, shall we? All right, so Sherry asked me to introduce myself. So here it is. This is me. This is a pictorial representation of who I am and what I do, some of the organizations I've worked with. I traded for years down on the floor of the Chicago Board Options Exchange. I traded on the CME group as well, wrote 2 of the most popular books on option trading. I've worked with every major options broker in the US and abroad, as well as pretty much all the options exchanges in the world as well. And I get to be on TV a lot, which is kind of fun. But this is also a slide of who I am and what I do. And like, these are the important things. the most important thing to me is my family. And one of the things we like to do together is travel. We enjoy new cities and nature, learning about new cultures. We enjoy food and wine. And we've been all over the world together. And we're a musical family, as Sherry referenced. I play in a band. My son's extremely musical. Kathleen and I attend concerts all the time, so does our daughter. These are the things that are important to me, and trading helps me be able to do them. Now, I asked before for you to think, I was going to ask this in the "Can you hear me" slide. I want you to think about your level as a trader. Okay. Now, I know some of you are just starting out and some are already doing pretty well and some have been struggling for a while. Whatever your success level is now, you believe you can always do better, right? And maybe that means having a little more freedom to take some time off and play golf. Or because of the travel innovations and freedom we have today, like Airbnb, you can spend $2,000 because you have that extra disposable income so that you can actually take that 3 to 5 to 7 day vacation to a dream beach home with the love of your life without having the financial responsibility of carrying a $10,000 a month mortgage, right? Now listen, here at Market Taker, I will never preach about how trading can get you that brand new Ferrari, because that's just not us. But what if you could learn a life skill, trading, that allowed you to be able to go and purchase, like, a Mustang convertible or something fun to enjoy on weekends or quick trips to the supermarket? Or maybe maybe you could choose to give more to your family members, put your kids or grandkids through college. What would you do with some extra disposable income? Because all these things are possible. So now let's talk about apes, but no, not apes like this cute little guy. These apes. There's a new generation of self-directed traders who referred to themselves as apes on the social media platform Reddit. A couple of years ago, I was sitting in front of my computer reading stories of these brand new traders who made hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions trading options on stocks of companies that were basically going out of business. And seemingly out of nowhere, the stocks went up several hundreds of percent literally overnight. And these young folks who just started trading somehow found these stocks and got in before anyone else and made a lot of money. And this is me. Like many of you, I thought, how can these guys figure out a way to find these stocks when people like us who've been trading for years could not? It was embarrassing. It was demoralizing. And at first, I didn't believe it until I talked to my 22-year-old son, who told me about friends of his, kids I knew since they were in diapers, who literally made hundreds of thousands of dollars doing this exact same thing. It was then that I knew I had to create a system that could spot huge moves before they happen so I could participate in the biggest trades in the market too. And today, I'm going to share with you exactly how that system works so that you can spot them and trade them too. Now, the first thing to know is that the way this is done is by trading short squeezes. In order to understand what a short squeeze is, first we have to understand what short selling stock is. So here's a crash course. Short selling or shorting is when a trader borrows shares of a stock and sells them to someone else. Short sellers make money by buying the shares back later at a lower price than they sold them. Short sellers make money when the stock falls, but there are risks. If the stock rises, traders lose. And stock prices theoretically have no upward limit. They can go to infinity, they say. Shorting is by nature a leveraged trade. When you buy a stock, you pay the amount it costs to buy it, or you can buy it on margin and borrow up to half the value of the stock. But when you short a stock, you don't pay for it. In fact, you get money put into your account. You just have to post a small amount of margin. It's a highly leveraged position with unlimited loss potential. That brings us to short squeezes. A short squeeze is when a lot of outstanding shares of a company are shorted. This could all be mostly by one trader, or it could be by a few traders, like a few institutional traders. And the stock rallies. As it rallies higher, these professional traders who are short it and are losing money, like they don't just sit there and say, oh, ho hum, oh, I hope it comes back down. No, they have investors to answer to. They have to cut their losses short. They call this short covering or just covering. They buy the stock back. And remember, they are short a lot of shares. And all this buying pressure drives the stock price higher. And then other traders who trade momentum see the stock rising and then they buy, driving the price yet higher. Then any short sellers that didn't buy to cover are really forced to buy, and the stock drives still higher. It creates this huge cycle of buying activity. It's a huge amount of buying pressure that can skyrocket the stock price. Short squeezes have been around for decades, a century probably, but they've gotten very popular over the past few years, and it all started with GameStop. GameStop was heavily shorted. Everyone thought they were going out of business. There were memes made about how it was a miracle the company was still around. The company was basically a joke. GameStop was the original OG meme stock. In late January of 2021, GME went from $19 to $483 in a week. Can you imagine the amount of money a trader could have made? Now consider how much money a trader could have made by trading the more leveraged and limited risk call options. The answer is literally thousands of percent. And this still goes on, by the way. But in order to do so, you have to know about these opportunities before they happen, before the general public does. This is how I find short squeeze candidates. Identify stocks with high short interest. I cross-check that basket of stocks against the company's profitability to limit the basket. I look for unusual activity, meaning a high volume of out-of-the-money calls being bought. All this coincides with the stock rising from a base. Now let's break each of these down. High short interest. This is a figure that is disseminated to the public every 2 weeks. And there are many websites that post this data, highshortinterest.com, FinViz. Just go to your broker, like they can tell you. I defined high short interest as anything more than 15% of the company's float being shorted. Then we cross-check our list against how profitable each company is. And look, you don't have to be a financial expert here. There's some subjectivity. Generally, we look to see that the company's making money. There are a number of ways to do this. And if you're not familiar with some of these terms on the screen here, don't worry. I'm going to share with you where you can get a completely cross-checked list so that you don't have to put in any of the legwork yourself. Now, you can find this information on any trading platform or on lots of financial websites. I look for uptrending positive earnings, a low PE ratio, and or positive cash flow per share. Next, we look for what is referred to as unusual activity. We're looking for big trades that happen that are out of the ordinary, that indicate what other traders are doing in the market, and see if we should be following along. Now, this is the trickiest part of all of this. So many people oversimplify this part, and they get frustrated because they can't make it work. We're looking for very specific data. Most amateur traders only look at the volume, but we have to take it even farther. In addition to volume, the trade must be an opening transaction. Because if somebody's closing the trade right now, that doesn't matter. That means that they don't believe in the trade. It also needs to be a buying transaction only. The selling options is very popular. It could be part of a credit spread, could be a big fund managing a covered call position. If somebody comes in and sells a bunch of calls, that means they think the stock is not going higher. It must be an outright transaction, meaning not part of a spread, which can be very, very tricky to identify, especially if it's an interclass spread, meaning, they're buying Apple and selling Microsoft or something. Sweeps are preferred, which is when a whole bunch of options all trade on all different exchanges. That means the person is in a hurry. We've got to identify these things. And the important thing is, in order to make this work, it's important to get in shortly after the big trade happens. Also, later I'll share how you can get alerts so you don't have to sit in front of your computer all day waiting for these trades to show up and hopefully being able to randomly find one. And the fourth thing is that all this coincides with the stock rising from a base. And you can see the base here, right? It's right before the squeeze here. And you can see how it played out just over a couple of days. It starts out with this little green bar here. And so you have some extra time to get in. Now, the next day, it has a massively huge move. You don't want to buy at the top because a lot of times these moves reverse quickly. The next day, the stock opened higher, but it fell throughout the day to close much, much lower. The timing does not have to be perfect, but you have to know when to get in to get it right. See that? Do you see why it's so important to get the signal when the trade triggers and not get in too late? Do you see that? These moves are basically tipped off by other traders. They let you know when to get in. This is a unique strategy we use trading these short squeezes, and it's sort of the same strategy that Muhammad Ali used to defeat George Foreman in what has been called the greatest sporting event of all time, the Rumble in the Jungle. George Foreman was known for power and Muhammad Ali for speed. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Muhammad Ali was the underdog with 4-to-1 Vegas odds against him winning the fight. So he came up with what he called a secret strategy. And it's the same strategy that I use and I'm going to share with you now. Muhammad Ali knew the way to win was to wear Foreman down and wait for his opportunity. So he backed up to the ropes and covered his face. He let Foreman hit him, delivering a lot of small punches that did very minimal damage. And when there was an opening, Ali would attack. Small little losses for not much damage, and then boom, scoring some big points. And the fight only lasted 6 rounds when Foreman got knocked out. Muhammad Ali's strategy, that he later referred to as rope-a-dope, worked. This is a very common strategy in trading, and some of the best traders of all time do this exact same thing. Nicholas Nassim Taleb was famous for using this strategy that made him rich. They're a father and son team of traders that I used to work with on the trading floor that used this strategy and made millions doing it. And we use it as well. The idea is that we'll have several trades that don't work, but we'll have very small risk, but the one that takes off can make up for the losers many, many times over. This is classic trading 101. Keep your losses small and let your profits run. So what's possible trading short squeezes? Well, first of all, highly leveraged profits resulting from huge up moves in the stock. And they happen all the time. My scanner is showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 15 short squeeze signals just today. They're very easy to manage. And now let's take a look at what this looks like in real life. So this is in a stock, MVIS. On June 6th of 2023, a trader could have bought the June 9th 6.5 calls at 12 cents and sold them the very next day at $1.55. Buying 5 contracts, a trader could have invested just $60 and made $715. A 10 lot, that could have been investing $120, making $1,430. A 20 lot, trader could have invested, what is that, $420 and made $2,860. Wow, right? Here's another one. In coin, A trader could have bought the July 88 calls at $3.20 and sold them the same day at $19.94. That's a 523% profit in a day. A trader trading just a one lot could have invested $320 and made $1,675. On a 5 lot, that's $8,375. A 10 lot, $16,750. And 20 lot traders could have made $33,500 that day. These trades are great for traders of all experience levels and all account sizes. In Nikola, a trader could have bought the July 21st expiration 2 strike calls at just 3 cents. And the next day could have sold them at 55 cents for a 1,733% profit. Note, that's 3 cents on this trade. That's investing $3 of actual money per contract. So if you traded a 5 lot, that would have been just a $15 investment, and the trader could have walked away with $260. A 10 lot, that's a $30 investment. You walk away with $520. You want to be, a bigger trader? Okay, your 20 lot, that's $60, right? I've paid more than that for lunch this week. You could have made $1,040. Want to be a big shot of 50 lots? Invest $150, and you have $2,600 in your pocket. But the problem is the timing. When I first became aware of this trade, the stock was already here. The July 35 calls were offered at $2.58. But the problem is, throughout the day, the stock didn't rally anymore. And at the end of the day, the calls could be sold at $2.52. So on a 1 lot, that's a $6 loser. And you can just multiply that times the number of contracts. A 5 lot could have lost $30, 10 lot, $60, etc. The timing of the trade is really, really important. When you can get alerted to these before the moves happen, these trades can work out great. And this has been a solid advantage trade for quite some time. They are timeless. They can be a key part of your trading toolbox and going forward for your entire trading career as well. It's the gift that keeps on giving, right? In fuel cell, a trader could have bought the August 12th 3.5 calls at 28 cents and sold them 8 days later at $1.25 for a 346% profit. On a 5 lot, that's a $485 winner. That's investing, about $130 to get that, right? 10 lots, $970. 20 lot is $1,940. Buy now. Have you found today helpful? You think today was time well spent? You think that you can take what you can use what you have learned today to grow your portfolio and provide you and your family with a better quality of life? Actually, I want to see you answer these last 3 questions. Hit that questions box for me, will you? Would you like to get results even faster? Yes. Hit that questions box. Give me a yes. Do you want to get bigger results than these? Give me a yes. And finally, the big one, is it okay if I show you a way to go even deeper to get bigger results even faster? James says yes. Harold says yes. Jane says yes. Michelle says yes. Excellent. You guys are fired up. Ida says yes. Michael says yes. Rohan says yes. awesome. You guys are great. I love it. Now, in summary, there are a few important takeaways. Short squeeze trades can yield huge profits when they hit. And there's a very, very simple setup. We look for stocks with high short interest. We look for profitable companies, a high volume of calls being bought. The stock begins rising from a base, but there's a problem. First, the thing about trading a short squeeze is that the last person to buy is what they call left holding the bag. You've seen some of these charts, right? They're often these spikes in the stock, they shoot up and the next day they're right back down. If you don't have the timing right, it'll never work. But if you can be alerted at the time the squeeze is just starting, how powerful could that be? Very powerful. Because you can't do all the analysis yourself. I tried to do this manually, it's impossible. With all the short squeeze candidates out there, I've identified somewhere around 50 that I have in my basket that I manually curate. You'd have to be in front of your computer all day long to spot one, and then cross-check all the trade criteria to see if it's a real signal or a false signal. You could not monitor all of these real time. It's just not possible. I tried it. You need an alert. So over the past few years, I've worked with our team on developing a solution. Options Rater alerts are officially here. Every day you'll get real-time alerts when traders are buying a large volume of calls to open a new position and initiate a short squeeze. You'll be the first to spot huge moves before they happen so you can participate in the biggest trades in the market using my proprietary signals to see exactly when the trade is happening real time. And it's all extremely simple. First, let me start off talking about who this system is not for. Just to be clear, this is not for people looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. It is just not that kind of a strategy. This is about having a system that drives consistent overall results. And this is not for people who love spending hours and hours going through thousands and thousands of charts, pulling out their hair to hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe find a halfway decent trade. This is designed to save you time. Your time is valuable. These trades can literally be made in a couple of minutes, not hours, because all the information pops up on a browser window. Now, this is also not for wishy-washy procrastinators, overthinkers, wishy-washy people who see a good investment but can't make a decision to save their lives. Well, they don't make good traders. But I know that's not you. You've invested your time in being here today. So let me tell you who this is for. This is for you. If you want your trading to be easier and less time consuming, this is for you. If you either are new to options and you want a simple, easy to follow system, or you're experienced and you want to simplify your trading and enjoy some occasional huge winners, this is for you if you can follow a few simple steps. And this is for you if you're willing to invest in yourself. You now have a new opportunity to participate in the biggest moves in the market, to get real-time alerts you couldn't find on your own with enough time to get in the trade. We've created a simple, complete system that anyone can follow. We manually scan the market and update the basket of high candidate stocks real time for you. We scan the internet for the top picks most likely to experience a short squeeze and cross-reference them against profitability and 7 other proprietary trade criteria to maximize chances of catching an early signal. Then you have password access to get real-time trade signals sent directly from the Chicago Board Options Exchange. I have pulled some strings for you. I have negotiated a contract with the Chicago Board Options Exchange for you to get professional trade data that you can't get from any other source. I repeat, you literally cannot get this from any other source. I, as a professional in the field, I pay for this data. And not only is it expensive, it's about $7,000 a month for professionals, but it's not available to non-professionals at any price until now. And the best part is, it's all legal. When you sign up, you'll sign up as yourself, a non-professional trader, and get access to these signals through this deal I made with the exchange on your behalf. This is what Thomas S. from Santa Maria, California had to say. Dan Passarelli has done it again. He has worked a deal with the CBOE to provide the retail options trader with Options Rater, which is like nothing else I've seen offered to the average retail trader online. I feel like I have an advantage that most retail traders don't, and I do. Data being fed directly to my computer straight from the CBOE, which is incredibly awesome. This is exactly the information that I was looking for. The information that gives you the signals that a short squeeze is about to happen and enables me to take part in the incredible gains that come. These are some more examples of the trades, both entries and exits, that could be identified by the Options Rater scanner. A trader could have bought the Kohl's June 2nd, 19.5 calls at 46 cents, and 4 days later sold them at $2.33 for more than a 407% profit. So for example, on 5 contracts, that would be a $935 profit. A 10 lot would have been $1,870 in profit. In FUBU, a trader could have bought the 3 strike calls at 14 cents and the very next day sold them at 38 cents for 171% profit. These smaller dollar amount trades enable traders to trade more contracts. On a 25 lot, a trader could have invested just $350 and ended up with a 600% profit. In BBBY, now this was almost a year ago because this has been going on for a while. A trader could have bought the August 12th 6.5 calls at 35 cents and 4 days later sold them at $5.50 for a 1,471% winner. And we all know what ended up happening to Bed Bath & Beyond, right? They went bankrupt and got scooped up by Overstock.com. And that's the beauty of this trade. They're not long-term investments. There's little or of any major down moves, right? They're a quick trade, and the trades might be from like a day to a week. They work. Wayfair could have led to a 418% profit in just a few days. I want to invite you to join us and start using the Options Rater system right away. So first, you're going to get the Options Rater scanner. So every day you'll get real-time alerts of big call buying trades that happen that could trigger the next huge move. This simple scanner searches the entire list of potential stock candidates for the setup and makes it possible to find the trades you would never have access to without it. This is my easy to use alert system that helps you identify short squeezes based on options activity, so you never have to second guess yourself again in the market. But I want to make sure this works for every single person in this training. So I'm going to give you a handful of key support bonuses to make sure that you have everything you need to make this work. For you to profit with the Options Rater system, I need you to know exactly how this works. So I created a video training course that shows you step by step exactly how and why the Options Rater system works, how to set up the trades, the filters and cross scans to optimize the strategy, and of course, the targets and trade management. So what this means is first, you're going to get the Options Rater trade triggers just popping up right there in a browser window on your computer directly from the CBOE, and you're going to get up and running fast with this after you watch a couple of really short accelerator videos. What I really want to do is I really want for you to make as much money as possible trading the Options Rater signals, and I imagine you do too. So every day we're going to rank the top options rater trades and list them out and give you our top picks so you can see what we think are the best of the best. This is the Options Rater Weekly Watch List, and it's a $1,200 value. Plus, our head coach, John, who's formerly with Goldman Sachs, he will also add a bonus trade every day from his daily group coaching class, so you can diversify your trading and get all the top trades of the day by simply clicking one link to access your curated watch list. So what that means is you're going to get the trade triggers, you're going to get up and running fast with the Accelerator video course, and you're going to see which trades we think are the best ones. Now, do you mind if I over-deliver? The bottom line is we know this can work for you because we're going to make sure you have all the training you need to make it work. Look, you wouldn't perform surgery on someone if you didn't know what you were doing, right? I would not let you perform surgery on me if you didn't have any training. If you just watched a couple of YouTube videos, that's not enough for me. So as soon as you get this powerful tool in your hands, you'll also get access to the archive of the Options Rater all-day bootcamp. You're going to get the video of a full day's training course to watch at your leisure on every single aspect of trading short squeezes using Options Rater to maximize your chances of success. In the bootcamp, I'll share how short interest data works and caveats to watch out for, how to read options data to identify high probability squeeze candidates, the up till now secret proprietary criteria I use in our system, how to maximize your exits to make bank on the trades that skyrocket, and how to make all this really simple. So what that means is you're going to get the trade triggers, the Accelerator video course, you're going to get the weekly watch list, and you're going to have this mastered because I'm giving you the all-day bootcamp video recording. Options Rater works on all platforms. Just open a simple browser window to deliver your trade triggers real time. There's no special software. Trade on your platform of choice, any platform. Buy now. You can see why the Options Rater trading system is a steal even at $10,200. If all this did for you was identify trades that had profits of 1,071% or 866% or even 264%, the question you need to ask yourself is, would it be worth it? Yes. But you're not going to pay $10,200 today. Because you've made the investment of being here live on this training and being one of my action takers, you are the elite. You're better than millions of other traders out there, and I want you to have the results that you deserve. Get started today for a one-time small, easy investment of only $597, but you have to be one of the first 23 new members right now, and you have to take massive action by going to markettaker.com/now. 1, 2, 3, boom. That's markets as in stock market, taker as in take what is rightfully yours. That's 2 T's in a row. markettaker.com/now and get all of this for just $597. 1, 2, 3, boom, go. Now, I was not kidding. These trades come directly from the CBOE. In fact, as soon as you go to markettaker.com/now, you're first taken to the CBOE subscriber agreement from the exchange. Again, that's because of the deal I worked out with the exchange so that I pay for this very expensive data. And because you're a non-professional, only through me can you get this data. So they require everyone to complete this form first. Just to recap one more time, when you open your browser and go to markettaker.com/now and sign up today, you are going to get access to the options trader alerts that are going to identify the highest probability short squeeze trades in real time, literally to the millisecond. On top of that, when you are one of the first 23, you are going to get access to all these bonuses. You're going to get instant access to the Options Rater Accelerator video course to get you up and running right away. You will also get access to the Options Rater weekly watch list with my top picks of the best trades that John and I are looking to trade with the scanner. This way you have the best opportunity to generate profits from the scanner by following the exact trades that I'm looking to place from the scanner. Lastly, when you open your browser and type in markettaker.com/now and lock in your Options Rater Traders package, you will get access to the Options Rater all-day bootcamp video. This way, you'll be able to take this powerful, powerful tool and maximize your success with it. You'll literally have everything you need to select the optimal trades every time. But you have to take massive action and be one of the first 23 members right now. And one little secret bonus here is the MTM community chat room. Look, in order for you to be successful with this, I have to put you in a community of traders who are going through the same struggles that you are. And many of them have gone through them and overcome them. And now they've become some of our top traders. And they're there to share what trades they're making live real time as well. Whew. Now, before we, you know what? I'll tell you what, I've been talking for about 45 minutes now. So I'm going to take a quick 15-second break. I'm going to take a quick drink of water. I'm going to check with my team to see how many of those bonus spots are still available. And then I'll be right back to welcome all the new options raters and to answer all your questions before this training. So if you, and we've got a number of people who have already joined us, James and Harold and Michelle, I'm going to welcome you in a second. If you have a question that I can answer to help you make the decision to come and join us, put that in the questions box right now. If you're in the process of completing the online enrollment, finish that up right now so I can get you in the count. I will be back in 15 seconds to let you know how many bonus spots are left. All right, folks, we have literally got 7 bonus spots left. Oh my goodness, holy cow, you guys are fired up today, and I love that. First of all, I would like to give, first of all, I want to welcome our new options raters. Welcome and congratulations, by the way, to James from San Mateo, California. Welcome, congratulations, nice job. Welcome and congratulations to Harold from Hartford, Connecticut. Welcome and congratulations, Harold. Welcome and congratulations to Jane from Dallas, Texas. Welcome and congratulations. Welcome and congratulations to Michelle from Indianapolis, Indiana, Midwesterner. Welcome and congratulations. Welcome and congratulations to Michael from Portland, Oregon. Welcome and congratulations. Welcome and congratulations to Peter from Boulder, Colorado. Welcome and congratulations. Nice job stepping forward and taking control of your financial future. Welcome and congratulations to Robert. Now, I don't have Robert's city and state because of a frequently asked question I get, and I see there are some questions in the questions box here. I'm going to get to them all. But one that I get all the time is people say, wow, Dan, this is awesome. I mean, I can make trades for 60 bucks or 100 bucks, and I can, you know, I see how I can use this to grow my small account. But that's the problem is that, you know, it's small. And is there a way to finance this? And that answer is yes. You can use PayPal and PayPal credit. We have a deal with PayPal to offer you both PayPal as a payment option and PayPal credit, so you can lock in Options Rater today when you check out using PayPal and just choose PayPal credit. How do you sign up? Just go to markettaker.com/now and click the PayPal button to get started right away. Now, I'm going to answer your questions now. First, here are a few frequently asked questions. People ask me, Dan, what if I can't install it properly? Well, there's nothing to install. Simply type your password into a browser window and it displays your trade triggers live in real time. If you were able to log into this training, it's easier to log into Options Rater. Is it time consuming? No, I know you're busy. Many traders have a busy schedule. I've designed Options Rater so you can literally trade this system in about 60 seconds per trade. What if I can't figure it out? Well, you get both short videos in the Accelerator course for reference, plus the all-day bootcamp video sharing everything you need to master short squeezes. Plus, you can get your questions answered in the MTM community chat room, which is your extra bonus that you're getting when you join right now. I had a question from earlier from how many trades per day does Options Rater recommend? So today I mentioned that I counted on 3, 6, 9. There's about 15 or 16 trades today that Options Rater recommended. Now it varies. We tend to see on up days, we probably get a little bit more. On down days, we get a little bit less. I would say anywhere between 1 trade in a day to maybe 18 or something. Today's a pretty active day. And we're going to screen them. You're not going to trade them all. I'm going to show you in the Accelerator videos and in the bootcamp how to triage them and only pick the best of the best trades. A question, how many traders on average will there be in the trading room? I don't have an exact figure for you, but I want to say there are fewer than 100. And at any given time, you know, some people, they work. Some people are able to look during parts of the day. So maybe at any given time, you know, there might be 20 to 40 people. And I think I know why you're asking this question. We've done some studies to see if all of our people, you know, pile on and, you know, move the market themselves. And that answer is no. So you can rest assured that when you see this trade, you see it in plenty of time to get in at the good price. How long do I hold these trades? Anywhere from a day to a few days. These are shorter term trades. Do I put in a GTC order when I put on the trade? Yeah, after you put on the trade, what I do is I put in a good till cancel order to close the trade for a profit, and I will also sometimes put in a stop loss, although sometimes we do spreads. All that is explained in the Accelerator video course and the bootcamp video. Do I need to worry about assignment? Nope, you sure don't, because you're long these options, so you have the choice to exercise or not. You'll never get assigned. Do I need to install any software for this to work? Nope, no software at all. Whoever your broker is, keep using your broker. It's literally you just open, you're gonna click a link that we send you in your email, type in your password, and you're up and running. Do you take every trade that comes across the scanner? How do I know which trades are good candidates? No, I do not take every trade that comes across the scanner. That is all explained in the Accelerator video course and the bootcamp video. And so it's very, very easy. When is the bootcamp? The bootcamp has already been recorded, so you have instant, immediate access to it. It's an online video recording. Is this legal? Yes, this is very legal. I literally have a contract with the Chicago Board Options Exchange. We created this together. Someone says, seems too easy. Why doesn't everyone do this? Well, if you have these signals, it's extremely easy, and I agree with you. Why doesn't everyone do this? Although, to the point earlier, we would have to cut it off at some point so that we keep this to sort of an elite group so that all our people who get the signals, don't get squished out. But yeah, everyone should do it. That said, if you try and do it on your own, you might as well not even bother trying to do that, because you could never find these trades with enough time to make the trades. How do you know what's in the basket of stocks? Is that public? No, that's the one thing that that I kind of keep in the black box. I personally, once every few weeks, curate a basket by going through some of the steps that I shared with you already, but I share much more elaborately in the boot camp. So I do all that heavy lifting. I put in all that time to curate that basket so you don't have to. Are the top picks updated at the same time every day? No, they are updated when the short squeeze starts. It could start in the first minute of the day, could start in the last minute of the day. How big does my account have to be in order to use this strategy? Well, I mean, there was that one trade where it was a 3-cent call option. 3 cents is $3 of money. You want to trade a 10 lot. What was that? That was the one that was 1,700%. You want to trade a 10 lot, that's $30, right? This is the best way I know to grow a small account into a bigger account, potentially, right? So yeah, I mean, I would recommend having an account with at least $500 in it. And if you're a much bigger trader, then you can scale it. A small trader might make $50 trades. A big trader might make $500 trades. What if I sign up and I need some hand holding? Is there a way to ask questions? Yep, that's why we give you access to the MTM community chat room. Here's a good question. Is it $597 per month? No, that is per quarter. Now, I know what question might be in your head. Well, yeah, Dan, that's an awesome deal for a quarter. I mean, that's $200 a month. I mean, you make one of these trades and that could potentially cover $597, right? So the logical question is, well, what happens after the first quarter? Look, so like you, I also attend online trainings like this, not for option trading, but for other things like how to create better classes so that I can help you learn fast, how to do certain other things. And I've invested over $100,000 in my online education over the past few years. And when I see a deal like this at the end of a training like this, which is, that happens fairly often, I know the score. They give you this massive deal for the first quarter. And if you like it, like if I invested $597 and I made $5,000 doing this in a quarter, I'd want to do it again. And so that's usually when it goes up to full price or something, $3,000. And hey, if I make $5,000 a quarter and I had to pay $3,000, I'd do that every quarter, right? But I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that for me, and I don't believe in that for you. So when you go to markettaker.com/now and join us, not only do you get the first quarter for $597, but you get to keep that price for life. $597 every quarter, locked in for life. Now, when I say locked in for life, there's no long-term contracts. You can cancel anytime. But if you're making money you find this to be an excellent investment, you're going to want to renew. And only when you join us right now with this link do you get to keep this really amazing discount, $597 a quarter, quarter after quarter, until finally you cancel. I'm just getting started. What else can I do to learn this strategy? Nothing. Go to markettaker.com/now. Every single thing you need to learn this strategy is in this course. There's a whole bunch of false information out there. If you want to try and, figure it out how to do it on your own, many people call that penny-wise, pound-foolish, right? Because anybody who's putting out free information on YouTube or whatever, it's usually not very good, right? You've probably observed that already. So I wanted to create a really amazing deal for Sherry's people here and give you the best deal that I could for all the amount of time that I put into creating this and negotiating it, paying for the expensive data, putting together the course, so that I could make this a complete no-brainer investment for you. After I enroll, when can I make my first trade? Go through the few short accelerator videos and you're done. You're up and running. Go. An hour? It's very, very simple. This is one of the simpler strategies that we have. Do you take payments? Yes, through PayPal credit. You can go to markettaker.com/now, click the PayPal button, and click on PayPal credit, and you can just finance it through PayPal. Can I use these in my IRA account? Well, that varies per broker, but most options-friendly brokers will let you buy calls in your account. And a lot of the time, this trade is just simply buying calls. We do in the boot camp, I do share sometimes when it makes sense to do vertical spreads, but most of the time it's just good old-fashioned buying calls, really extremely simple strategy. You guys are asking some great questions, and we've had a lot of you join us already. Welcome and congratulations to Eddie. Welcome and congratulations to Sam. Welcome and congratulations to Linda. Welcome and congratulations to Ida. Welcome and congratulations to Donald. Welcome and congratulations to Edie. And I know I missed a few. Oh boy, we probably have how many names was that? Somebody's asking me right now, how many bonus spots do you have left? There's probably like one or two. I honestly, I lost count, and I don't want to drag this out anymore and take another break and talk to my team and all. But if you are ready to make a change in your trading and potentially in your whole financial future to potentially grow those small accounts and get up and running fast, trade a simple strategy where you get the alert and screen it and can easily make the trade in 30 seconds. If you are ready for that, go to markettaker.com/now right now and get started. We are going to, do we have any final questions before we call it a day here?
I have one for you, Dan.
All right, what is it?
Well, we get a lot of views on the recordings. So I'm wondering, will you allow this offer to stand like through the weekend so the people that are watching on replay could take advantage of it?
How
long are you going to keep this open? That's what I should have said. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's a good question. I was going to ask Bobby to close it down in about 15 minutes just to give people enough time to sign up. But in fact, I think I will do that. But once the recording is back up, we will probably make a few spots available here and there. So yeah, that's a really good question, and I'll make sure that Bobby handles that.
All right. Well, then I'll make sure that I email him when your segment is up on the website, and then as people are watching it, we'll see some of that happen there.
Super awesome. All right. Well, so yeah, go ahead, go to markettaker.com/now right now and join the rest of the people who have joined us. And that's it for me. Over and out.
I did put the link in the chat so everybody can just click on that so they can get right to that offer. It's a killer offer. You guys need to go ahead and have a look at that and take advantage while you can. You're not going to beat it. So thank you for being with us, Dan. I really appreciate it, and hope you'll come back again.
Yep.
All right. Have a good day and trade well, right?
Yeah, that's right. Talk to you guys next.
Moomoo is our sponsor for September. With Moomoo, you get free access to real-time LV2 market data of US stocks. And for a limited time, join 19 million Moomoo users and get up to 16 free stocks, including Tesla or Google, when you register for a new account with this link. And you fund it with at least $100. So the way it works out is for the month of September, deposit $100, you get 5 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000, you get the 5 free stocks plus 10 free stocks. And if you want to have a $5,000 account, you get the first 2 tiers plus 1 free share of Tesla or Google.